friends, welcome to another video. Today we'll be presenting the analysis for next week following today's fall. As we can see, Nifty has fallen over a percentage today, and it was a very heavy fall. I mean, the volumes included in the sell side were quite high. So as you can see, this is the Nifty futures chart on TradingView.com 15-minute time frame. As I told yesterday, I was expecting a follow-up to the upside, but still I was very cautious. I have been telling that the Nifty uptrend is getting too much stretched, and it looks like we are soon to get a correction, some meaningful correction to the downside. As you can see, I have told earlier as well, the swings, if it is not visible, okay, let me grab this. If we can see, we are posting swings like this, which are getting smaller and smaller. If you keep measuring these swings, the swing formed here is not getting completed, and you see the swings are getting smaller and smaller. We are not able to achieve one-to-one extension of the swing. If one-to-one extension is not achieved to the upside or to the downside, it implies that the prevailing trend is getting weaker and weaker. I was holding some long positions from yesterday, and once this pivot was broken, I was stopped out breaking after my trailing stop was hit here. So after that, I saw that Nifty was going rapidly down. I did not open any position. I had few positions in some stocks long. Most of them got stopped out, either trailing stop or fresh stop loss. That's no issue. It keeps on going. You either hit target or hit stop loss, no matter what. So what we can expect going forward with Nifty? As you can see, I have a simple analysis as per my system. That Nifty is going down in these swings. There was a bigger swing here, and after that you can see the swings are getting pretty smaller. So if somebody wants to trade Nifty, there was a trade. Even I traded this particular thing today in futures. Once I saw that this swing was made in the later half of the day, I just picked my retracement tool as per my given system, which is openly available. You can watch all the videos. I will link the playlist for all the videos in the description box. Once it hit the 61.8 here, I opened a short position here, and it got me filled somewhere around 790, I guess. And this was my position. I opened short position somewhere here. Many people might be thinking that this was a long swing. You did not enter a short position here, missing all these points. But it is fine. I only trade as per my system. When risk is as per my analysis, and I'm able to digest that much of risk, no matter what the points are, what the reward is. I won't be risking 10 points to gain 5 points. I will be only risking 5 to 10 points to gain 30-40 points. So this was the trade. I just took a short trade and just booked around closing of the day. So it was my small profit and a small trade here. So what we will be expecting going forward? We will be seeing that this can be a potential buy area or support area or demand zone where Nifty will be coming here, and if it interacts very slowly, the sellers are getting overpowered by the buyers here, then only we will be looking for a long position. Otherwise, looks like sellers are enjoying the party, and we'll be just going ahead with the flow. So next target will be what I'm expecting on the opening, that this swing will be completing 1-to-1 somewhere around here, and once this is completed, I will be expecting a pullback here. So what will be our strategy? Strategy will be simple. On Nifty, it will be measurement of this particular swing, opening a short position in the area closer to this point, just above 61.8 retracement. Why so? Because we can see here is a congestion zone. This is the zone where sellers were able to overpower whatever remaining buyers were there. So sellers took the control from here. So I'll be expecting some action here. So I'll be opening around 17,790 with a stop loss just above 17,817 with a target of 1-to-1 extension, which will be somewhere around in this area, 17,677 or 675. So this is what I will be expecting. So since it is going down, Nifty has been going down. It went down very rapidly today. So I'll be just going with the flow and looking for short positions here intraday. So let's move to the stocks, which I think can give a good potential in the coming session. As you can see, I have selected 4 stocks, and this is Sun TV. Today, as we can see, Z Entertainment and some other media stocks were having limelight and were resilient in the fall which was having today. So I will be expecting something like this. This is my trade which I am expecting to open here. I'll be opening the trade somewhere in the area of 485 with a stop loss just below 480, and my target, it will be exactly swing high of this one. It will be somewhere around 495. So this is for intraday trade, and it may or may not complete the target, provided it is doing the things which I'm expecting, that in this area it will be getting slower and it will be getting an entry around 485. If it goes the way I'm thinking, I'll be opening the position and with a target of 495. Naukri, okay, let me come to GSW Steel first. So the logic which I'm thinking in this market, since Nifty is going down, we won't be getting good trades to the long side for swing or couple of days trading, which I was just doing, which I keep on doing. So what we can do, as we can see, this particular stock or many other stock, I just picked this stock because it is having good volatility. It is making new structure lows, lower lows and lower lows. So what I did today, the same thing which I will be telling to you. As I saw, this is a very important strategy when the markets are going down and you don't have the capital to go short in the futures, or you are not taking the risk to open either option positions in the short side. So what you can do, you can trade small swings in intraday selling side. So if you are having less capital, then this method can be applied. As I saw, I too can open position in the futures, and I do not trade stock options. I have only option trade is for Nifty. So I do not. I just avoid option trade in any of the stocks. So what you can do here, just once this swing was made to the lower side, I started looking at the swings from here. It was a very first candle was very abrupt, so I picked this high here, plotted my anchor here. So I considered this as my swing. I ignored this candle just because it was just opening trade, but pending orders were getting settled. I opened a short position exactly at this point with a stop loss somewhere around here, just above that, and my target was exactly as I told in my trading system, which is 127 extension of previous swing. So which was achieved in the later part of the day. This was one trade. Another which you can do, and I did, once this swing was made here like this, I opened another short position somewhere in this area. Mm, okay. Now you can see the swings are very obvious. This swing from here and another swing from here. I added position somewhere around here. If you see, let me remove these drawings. You see, I opened long position, short position somewhere in this area. It did not reach the 61 extent, 61 retracement, but I was having this thing, this area marked. So I was having the 669 as my limit order. So it eventually got filled. In some cases, when stop losses are very small, I will not wait for 61 retracement because I will look for areas which are acting as good support or resistance in this area. As you can see, this was a very good area to short. From here, sellers were bringing this price down. From here, it went up, and from here again came back, and it was acting as a resistance. So this was the area where sellers and buyers were having fight. So that was the logic to keep a position here, a limit position here for sell side. Once it was filled, you know, the thing already made one-to-one extension, and this was another add-in trade. On the later half of the day, there was another trade here. As you can see, if somebody was interested, he would have added here at 61.8 or somewhere around this area. This was a very good area to enter short position, keeping the stop loss just below this high around 669. I did not get this trade, but these two trades were taken by me, which I told. So this is the logic which I was, interested in telling today. Because once market is going down, you won't be getting too much opportunities to trade long side for swing trading or for short term trading. So these things can be applied to any stock which are having very good volatility. You can see it is breaking down, breaking the structure down. So what do we expect next? In the same way, this swing will be completed somewhere around here. We expect, and it will be retracing back. Short it here, and once it makes one-to-one extension, book here. Keep shorting. Once it gets around some support area or 61.8 retracement, just short it and let it go down. Keep doing this unless you get this. Getting this means this area has been broken. Now it will be changing into uptrend. Now do this. Buy here 61.8. Let it go upside. Getting my point? So this is the analysis which I was thinking to update in this session. The next stock which I will be doing the same exact thing, and in fact I was doing the same thing today as well. You see, once this low was broken to the downside, this was the swing which was created here, and I shorted somewhere around. If you go to 3-minute chart, I shorted somewhere around exactly this area. This was the area I shorted here. I just closed my position at the just before start end of the day. So this is the thing which can be applied when markets are going down and you are having less capital, so that you cannot take positions on the short side in futures. I clearly avoid taking option positions in stock options. I only take option positions in Nifty. So this is the strategy which can be employed going forward in the coming week. Okay guys, this is it for this current video. If you like my content, please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you and have a nice trading session.